exteriors. Hey, I'm making a post today because I've got another situation that keeps popping up with a lot of my customers. I mean, it's happening frequently. And another part of this is that there's an opportunity for you if you have a certain kind of shingle on your roof. The one problem that's coming up is there's been recent storms in the area, and a lot of people are making claims on their roof for damage to the roof and their siding and their seamless gutters and things like that. But I'm having it happen where some people are calling their insurance agent instead of calling the claims department of their insurance company, and some people are getting wrong information from their insurance agent. My insurance, I've got a couple of different insurance agents with a couple of different insurance companies. My agents are great. They know what they're talking about and give me great information. But here's the deal. If you got an agent that is telling you that you should not make a claim because your shingles are old, or because maybe your shingles are discontinued or something, that's bad information. That's actually incorrect. And so I've had a number of situations. One situation was a couple years ago up north Bismarck, where I had an insurance agent tell their homeowner not to make a claim because the shingles were older than 15 years old, and so that they wouldn't get coverage. And there was a little bit of truth to what the agent was saying. The homeowner did lose the depreciation. What happened was they only have ACV coverage on just the shingles. But I told them, nonsense, you make that claim and because you've had a loss, and there's all kinds of components to your roof that are going to have coverage, and just the top layer of shingles is what didn't have RCV coverage, but it did have ACV coverage. And so if I hadn't gone to this homeowner, so this homeowner was asking me for a cash bid. And so if I didn't go meet this homeowner, and they met with some other roofer that just gave me a cash bid, and they would have wound up spending $20,000 of their own cash to get the roof replaced. Instead, I encouraged them, hey, let's go ahead and make this claim, because you are going to lose a little bit of coverage on the difference between the ACV and the RCV on your shingles. But they wound up getting a check for $36,000 from their insurance company for the parts of the claim that the insurance still owed. This is a big deal. Don't miss out on this. If you have an insurance company or insurance agent or even an adjuster that might give you a little bit wrong information, let a qualified insurance restoration contractor help you, because we are so familiar. We're looking at insurance claims all the time. We're dealing with insurance adjusters all the time. We're familiar with this stuff. Another one that came up is somebody had a discontinued T-lock shingle, and this is where there's an opportunity. There are some unfortunate cases where people are losing coverage completely for their roof being too old, but if you live anywhere near where storms have hit, if you live anywhere near there's been hail, or anywhere near there's been some wind damage to people's roofs and things like that, and you still have one of these old school T-lock interlocking shingles, make the claim while you still can, because if you don't make a claim on those types of shingles, it's just a matter of time before you're going to get a letter from your insurance company saying that there's going to be no coverage anymore on that type of shingle, because they're not manufactured anymore, and so those roofs are not repairable. They can only be replaced. So on those types of roofs, State Farm understands this well. On those types of roofs, if you have one wind damaged shingle, State Farm and many other insurance companies know that they owe to replace that entire roof on account of that one shingle, because they can't repair part of your roof with a completely different style of shingle. So if you live anywhere near a storm area, make a claim and see if let an adjuster come out with a roofing contractor and see about getting your T-lock shingles replaced. Even if you only have, if they're so old, maybe you only have ACV coverage on them anymore. That's okay. It's still going to offset your cost to replace that roof for a huge discount. Anyway, message me if you have any questions about anything that I just said, because it gets a little complicated. It gets a little bit deep in the weeds there with some of that information. But message us. We're happy to help. Have a great one.